Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Alien Isolation, otherwise known as Watch the Alien Violate Me a bunch of times. But you always know Working Joe. Working Joe synthetics we build at Seegson are designed to look and act like synthetics. You can work here without anxiety, knowing exactly who and what your coworkers are. And we got a cleaning ad here. Yes, that doesn't stop the synthetics from looking strange. Seegson Communications, reaching out together. More coffee ads. We're going to head up here really quick. We have a door here we need an access tuner for. Caution, observe moving trains. Tranquility, to sleep, perchance to dream. You've got that important presentation to the boss tomorrow, the one you've been working on for months. This could be it. You need to be at your very best, but the excitement is making it hard to sleep. Take a tranquility pill half an hour before bedtime and you'll float right off. You'll awake, refreshed and revitalized, then you can work on fulfilling your dreams. Well, don't exceed the recommended dosage. So it's basically NyQuil or some kind of tranquilizer. Seegson credit services. More on Apollo. Let's see. On your way back to Thetis, toast your return with Davenport Rye. You've traveled far, worked hard, and now you're returning home. You're looking forward to seeing your family sleeping in your own bed. But there's one pleasure you'll never have to wait for. It's time to reward yourself with the crisp, distinct taste of Davenport Rye. Ah, it's a bourbon whiskey down there. I see. More watch ads. Problem? Take some time out with an old friend. Light up and enjoy the rich, comfortably familiar taste of Coolander Gold. It's a cigarette ad. Surgeon General has determined that cigarette smoking may be dangerous to your health. That's right, kids. Don't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. A wealth of new career opportunities awaits you. Come and join Seegson family today. RS Computers. Take the office home with you. Prepare tomorrow's 5 o'clock meeting with the new client. Write up the monthly budget reports. Read the kids a bedtime story. RS personal computers can do everything a modern office computer can. Send and receive messages from the RS users. Write and view documents. Then even create graphs and bar charts to impress the boss or help organize the household bills. Easy to use, affordable, and something. They look like boxy old Mac computers. Alright, if we head down here, this dead guy here has some stuff on him. And we remove this brace here. Alright, let's proceed on through the transport hub here. We have an access rewire console here. This will come in handy in a little bit. Use rewire to toggle systems on and off. Systems share limited power supply. Switching systems off will provide power to switch others on. So this will be useful to create diversions and experiment with sevastable systems to help you achieve your goal. Alright, well there's nothing powered on right now. We have one power available. Beware of bag theft. Thieves and pickpockets operate in this area. Protect your belongings. Report any crimes or suspicious activity to the Colonial Marshal Bureau. And what do we have over here? Want to join the Colonial Marshals? Help make our corner of the galaxy a safer place to live, work, travel. Alright, we're going to head up to the Lorentzistic lobby here. We got Gemini Exoplanet Solutions, be bold, learn, adapt, live. Update the map here. There we go. Law has no boundary. And more hatches over here we can't really access. We're going through a security checkpoint here. There are no weapons allowed. We can climb into this vent right here and collect this scrap. If we continue on through that vent, it simply takes us out, exits right through there. Hello? Ooh, she fired and shot at us.
Guys, over here! Someone's here!
All right. Well, we have encountered our first hostile civilians now, and they are armed. They will shoot you on sight. So let's get a med kit and make ourselves healthier. Got some rocket engines in here, looks like. We go right here, we can collect some goodies. Got an ID tag there.
Listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now. Collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seeks and send a ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name. The one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Alright, seems like people are getting a little bit jittery here. This one was working on this thing over here, but I'm not going to head there just now. Those people won't return until you hit a trigger, which is right over there. I'm going to head upstairs here, look around here a bit. We need to get over there, but we can't get there just yet. Man, lots of Seegson ads up here. We've got a flare there. More people playing cards and chess games. More Coolander ads. Lovingly machine rolled for your pleasure. And this table has some revolver ammo. But we do not have a revolver yet. If we head into this vent, we just drop down here. And we enter a room that we cannot get out of, but it's got stuff in it. Alright, let's build one more med kit here. There we go. Now we just head back out the way we came. We have to climb up this vent again. Alright, let's get the thing she was working on.
An access to. She was trying to hack the elevator's security. Circuits are fried, easy fix. Just need to find a new data set.
Alright, well these people are definitely not friendly that they are over there. Okay, let's deactivate that unstable system and activate the speaker system. That should distract them.
What was that?
There's a guy right there. Nothing at all.
Forget it. We're good. How you holding up? You okay?
Oh, he's right there. Okay. Well, I'll hide right here. Luckily, the human enemies have very poor peripheral vision. Think he's coming this way.
This
There he is.
some
Yeah, he's right
bullshit.
there. Yep, and he walks right by us. All right, let's get this guy. All right, we're going to head this way. Now, unfortunately, we cannot pick up his revolver that he dropped he had in his hand, but don't worry, we will get one in due time. Let's head to tech support.
I think she went downstairs. Come on.
I'm not going down there. No way.
She's got your hack tool.
It didn't work. We'll find another way out. We've been here too long already.
All right, I thought there was something down here, but I guess not. All right, let's head back up. Ooh, something is sneaking around the vents. Give you 2 guesses as to what it is. All right, got another map update here. If we can get hot food, we can get pizza, mega burger, french fries, ham baguette. Not chick nuggets, just chick nuggets. Hot dogs, veggie wings, veggie wrap, fried chicken, and what's a horse burger? Well, I've had raw horse, when I lived in Japan, but... Alright. Let's see, check anything here. Nothing around here. Okay. We have our first weapon. And a key card. Let's save the game, actually. And if we go right over here, we can access this door with the key card. Facility control. Keep vigilant for spills. Report them immediately. Another ID tag right there. We've got a smoke bomb blueprint. Let's build a smoke bomb while we're at it.
Oh, God.
Well, that guy got shot full of holes there. Got a flashbang blueprint right there. Find some stuff on him. I think that's it in here. Bummer. It's all corrupted.
Stay focused.
Unauthorized access detected. Security lockdown initiated. Please wait for security check.
Okay, we are now trapped in here in a lockdown. We need to move these things to find the cell for the data hacker doohickey thingy.
Unlocking access tuner.
Alright, we can now get out of this room using the access tuner we got working now. Alright, now that we have a working access tuner, we can access the management office here. Lots of Seegson ads around here.
Message from Marshal Waits. This is Chief Porter and Tech Support. Look, there's nothing on this flight recorder, Waits. We've broken God knows how many corporate confidentiality agreements and come up with zip. Nothing except the Wayland-Yutani logo and an empty readout. Now, these things are built to last. So either someone on board the Nostromo asked its mother core to wipe it clean, or somehow the data's been corrupted before it got here. Care to fill me in on why this was a priority job?
Alright, so strangely, the flight recorder, which should have data on it, has been corrupted or erased. Anyway, we have our first actual weapon here. Now, firearms do nothing against the alien. It's completely invulnerable to bullets. This is somewhat hand-waved in the game by noting that the weapons fire low-power rounds so as to prevent the slug from breaching the hull of the station and creating a decompression. That being said, they're still lethal against humans, and they can be used against other enemies like androids, but they have zero effect on the alien. Still, it's not a good idea to use this thing very often, because firing off a weapon is a great way to immediately attract the alien to your location, because it is loud. Save the game again here.
Give me a break.
Alright, we need to find a way to disable the security lockdown. Alright, if we go into the tech workshop, we can do that here. We can access this terminal here. Got some more logs. To W. Chief Porter. Chief, the good news is that I'm about 80% through archiving Sebastopol's internal mail system for the decommissioning. It's been disconnected from Apollo, but I've left the basic messaging system in place for people still here. The bad news is whoever set it up in the first place skimped on the hardware, and we've had some leaks. I've got Mike Tanaka looking into it now. He's a specialist archivist we called in. He seems to know his shit. Just thought I'd better give you a heads up in the meantime, Franco. Desolation through isolation. The space station that nobody needed, run by a company we all forgot. Sebastopol is now a backwater. The population is a tenth of the station's optimal capacity, docking bays are empty, and the shutters are down on local stores and businesses. The orders for Seekson's cheaply manufactured androids have long since dried up, and the antiquated Apollo governing AI system frequently malfunctions. How do we get here? And more importantly, where have billions of dollars of investment gone? My name is Julia Jones. I have lived on Sebastopol for 2 months, compiling this report for the Colonial Times, discovering the price of our second-tier corporations have paid for their overexpansion into the race, into the outer rim. Well, looks like another bad investment on Sebastopol Station. They sunk money into something that wasn't worth it. Alright, let's disable this lockdown here. Oh my god, it looks like my ex just showed up. Yeah, no wonder everything in the station's going to hell. Yep, I'd recognize that face anywhere. It was a very codependent relationship, okay? Not healthy, very toxic. Alright, well the alien is now actively stalking us. It has entered the game proper. And it is formally a part of the game mechanics now. Luckily, we're playing on normal. Alright, I forgot to get this update map. There we go. And we gotta get back to the elevator. I don't think there's anything back here. And, get to our next stop. Yep, those guys are trying to fight the alien. It's not gonna go well for them. Let's rewire some systems. If we deactivate that system, activate the air purification system, this will create a cloud of, like, smoke or something around, or fog. It'll make it much harder for the alien to actually see us. And as we go through the game, I'll talk more about the alien's AI and how it works, basically. But this should provide us with some cover for now. That being said, the alien can see in the dark, so you're not going to hide from it in the shadows if it spots you. Sneak right over here to the elevator, and we can now use our working access tuner to access it. Alright. Got it. Let's get out of here. Off to Seegson Communications.